poppin'? It's the one and only, your friend, your homie, Juice. And we back at it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's not your first time, welcome back. So family, the long-awaited Akala Fire in the Boot Part 2. Let's get straight to it. Oh, I'm sorry, not Akala, Professor Akala. Because the way this man be dropping knowledge, I'm excited to see, not even see, I'm excited to learn what he's about to spit. So yeah, let's just get it.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect. Akala, buddy, you know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yes, sir.
Yo, Akala. Wow. Knowledge is power. Volume 1, mixtape,
Facts.
28th of May. Listen, AkalaMusic.com. Chase. Tiny bit more vocal, please, actually. Listen, knowledge is power, always. Listen. The scam, brother, the scam!
I'm ready, let's go.
Oi, mate, my personal life's great. Some of you would love me more if I rub that in your face, okay? Let us run down the resume and have a little chat about Akala's living today. Big whip, nice yard, been all over the globe. Look how many continents that I have done. Shows, couple little companies, neat little office, everything going swell. Little bit of profit, built a business educating kids.
Popping the shit.
So far as I'm concerned, you gotta be a mug to not rate him. Own my own masters, still my own master. Novels and strips on the way.
Hey, we gotta pause it right there. Okay, so he basically started off popping his own shit. He said, hey, some of y'all would like me a little bit more if I rub how well I'm doing into your face. So he started saying what he been up to. You know, he got a big nice yard with a fence, big house, big whip, making money. He's been going all over the world, traveling, doing shows. That's all fine and dandy, but the boss status to me is when he said he owned his own masters. He is his own master. That's my favorite bar so far. Like, I don't like, for those who don't really keep up with what's going on in the music industry side, owning your own masters, there is iconic legends, singers, rappers that don't own their own masters or just finally got their own masters. They got their masters back. And the fact that he owned his own masters, and this was years ago, hey, I applaud him for that, because that's not an easy thing to do. So I'm gonna put that to the side and let's get back to this lecture.
It's just a part of the genius in his head, and he knows it. Dickhead, since I used to kick ball for West Ham with my big head. Back in school days, wearing hand-me-downs from my sister, and still on to man. Now that's some Ross charisma.
Damn, hand-me-downs from your sister, that's tough.
I knew you think gave me that, yeah, my bigger sister. So when we speak of struggle, cousin, it's yours. You know the same old madness, working class poor, yeah. So may have won a couple awards. I guarantee you that my family just as messed up as yours. All the abuse and the alcoholism and drug addiction. Uncles going to prison. This is working class living in Britain. It ain't great. You gotta be kidding. So please don't ever get confused by me spitting. Cause yes, I said the ghetto's in our head, but no, I didn't mean if you live next to a food yard that's in your dreams. I meant believing in the madness they spout about us is far more dangerous than putting us in council houses. So yeah, I criticize, but from a place of love, never, ever. Cause I think that I've become above every young blood you wanna judge as a tug. It's me, man, it's a little guidance and love. So I think that you're the mug. And why be smug when it's an actual fact? We all commit crime simply by paying tax. Cause we didn't go and tickle them people in Iraq and ask them so politely for all the minerals we extract. We blew children's heads off, set fire to backs. With a gangster nation, get down to you,
bruh.
Clap. So when you see the youth, they're running around on the road with heaters, don't be surprised, they're just copying their leaders. Long as the wars,
oh no, we gotta pause it right there. We have to pause it right there. Yo, my man said we politely go overseas, well, not overseas, but we politely go over to foreign countries and politely ask for all that, and politely take all their minerals and stuff like that. And then we come back and complain about the crime that's going on right here, but they're running around with their heaters because they're following their leaders. The political leaders are doing the same thing. That's why he says you commit crime by paying tax, because the tax money is funding the government to go and kill innocent people over resources. That's a bar. That just let that sit, let that simmer. That is a bar, man. That's a heavy bar as well. God dang, I wasn't expecting to hit with that. It just all came full circle, a beautiful full circle. Started off with, you know, politics, complaining about crime and all that. Then they brought it back to home. Well, it started off with paying tax and then political. Then they brought it back to home, and then it tied it right back in where it started. That, man, knowledge is power.
But we applaud. If you go up to Knightsbridge and get violent, the policeman adopters, you will probably get knighted. If I don't want to fight you, cuz it ain't cause I'm frightened. I'd just rather fight with those who really think they're titans. I ain't scared of bleeding. I am scared of breathing another breath in this world, but everything is so uneven. When millions murdered in the Congo when it's barely news. But if a footballer's wife should buy a pair of shoes, I'm supposed to give up. Apparently, I do not. The world's a reflection of your block. And if you think a world that profit from their death and be totally cool, thinks you're better cause you live here, you're a bloody fool. Look around at genocidal abuse. I swear humanity ain't nothing but a virus with shoes. Then I pick my nephew up from school and I look at the youths and see the love they show each other, and I'm just so confused because,
man,
what is there?
I know I'm pausing a lot right now, but he's dropping jewels, literal jewels right now. My man said he is confused when he go pick up his little nephew because it's genuine love amongst the races, amongst the kids. They rocks with each other. They care about each other. No hidden agendas, none of that. No racism, none of that. Just genuine, I like you, I love you, we cool. And it's like growing, like as the time passes, where does that switch flip to adult, you know, when you're in adulthood or even teenagers, to where you don't have that genuine love for your fellow man, not your race, not your gender, just just a fellow person. Where does that, you know, how does that just disappear? And like, look, like, you know, look where you started, and then how did we get here? And that's facts, man. That's facts. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to create this channel. It's just to spread more love, man, because the way this world is going right now, just period, not even right now, just in the history of history, the history of history. And there's not too many safe places where multitudes of people can come together and enjoy common interests. I mean, hell, even over here, churches are safe now over here. So, yeah. I mean, yes, I'm doing this in the comforts of my home, but hopefully the goal is to build a community where we can just fawn over our favorite music or favorite videos or, you know, topics. So this is, man, that bar right there touch home. Let's get back to it.
So religion, so we're put on condition, but we learn to play our position in the system. But
when
up to our recognition of self, we grow suspicion of our own intuition. I listen, I call a sick way raps about racism too much. Could you imagine I gave a flying? Cause it's amazing how many want to claim they love this music with no respect for the actual struggle they produced. Hip hop not starting segregated hoods, and the hoods not still segregated, so it's really good.
I paused it again. I'm sorry, but damn. Oh my God, that right there. I like the thing. All right, before I get into that bar, the thing I love about Akala, his bars really open your mind and really make you look behind the curtain and be like, damn, that really is what's going on. Granted, they say we're all guilty of after we hear that bar is in our minds, at the forefront of our minds, and then it slowly, you know, goes back in the back of our minds. But man, that bar. Yeah, this rapper or singer, his fans, his or her fans, they love this person so much. They love the music, but they're not paying attention to the pain and suffering that he or she had to go through to develop this music. Like, I'm going to go back to Dappy. Straight Facts. I think it's Straight Facts. Yeah, Straight Facts, when he was talking about his dad I will never forget the taste of trying to save the man of the house. That line will forever live in my head. Or just recently, the Mike Reckless for that one, Pathways. The shit he went through, he's doing better now, but the shit he went through was so traumatic, so deep that he wanted to take his own life. Glad he didn't. I know he attempted, but I'm glad it didn't work out. But it did create such a, I ain't gonna say beautiful, but such a deep, emotional song, video. And I don't think we really think about that as much when we're consuming music. We like, oh, this song is nice. Oh, I like this beat. But some people relate to the lyrics. But do we actually think about the person that's writing the lyrics? That, oh shit, this person really went through this. How is this person doing? Like, I do that now, but I could surely testify for myself that in the past I didn't do it. But I think since Juice WRLD died, I really thought, I was like, oh shit, man, you know, this is real. They're really going through some shit just because they're rich. No, Mac Miller first, and then Juice WRLD. But yeah, let's get back to it.
The First Nation, no still on reservations where the age of 46 is the average life expectation. Fellas, I weren't aware the favelas could be suddenly knocked down and replaced with something better. If you got sense, you see fights to join the race, class, and gender besides of the same coin. So if you're really down for justice, whoever the people who suffered, whoever you are, I consider you my sister's brothers. But call it what it is, like Carlin or Bill Hicks. Not these patronizing left-wing little twits that ask me dumb shit on a superior tip and wanna act like cause I read us all less violence as a kid. Don't make me an exception for your mental protection from accepting the madness of the system we are left in. That was the clearest thing to come of August events. All the closet bigots started speaking their minds again. So when a Jamaican or Asians misbehaving, of course it's because of their skin. Blonde hair kills a million people, that's just him. And it's entertaining, some people are so thick, but I prefer that than all of the... I
gotta pause it one more time, because like I refuse to let him spit these bars and me not elaborate on them, because these meanings are deep as hell. And it kind of surprised me, but it doesn't surprise me. I didn't know this goes on over there in the media, but he just said it. When crimes are committed, when a minority commits a crime, they make sure they elaborate on that person's skin color, that person's ethnicity. But he said when a blonde hair, blue-eyed person commits a crime, that's just him. This person needs help. They was going through this. That's why this happened. It's not, the math is not mathing. Why does this side get the lesser treatment and this side they actually try to help? Perfect example, most of the mass shooters over here have been the blonde-haired guy that he speaks of. And that person has been taken away in cuffs after killing dozens of people. On the other hand, black people, Asian people, and white people as well have been shot and killed over less. Just simple as that. Like, no lives were at risk in some of these cases, and that person lost their life. And they still criminalize that person, don't even use that person's name when they're speaking about that person that was killed in the news. So I felt that bar as well. I truly see why y'all was speaking highly of Akala. And man, this is a very intelligent dude, man.
Fake grins, cause it's the only problem. People claim they want to solve, but don't actually want to talk about how it evolved. You were told this country really yours, sir. What they did to brown people did to their own poor first, and originally in the States. Working class whites were also enslaved, and no one talks about it today. Ever since the master came with the system of privilege, made the working whites the overseers, mulattoes the house, could put the darkest blacks in the field. That mind is with us still. $billion industry, skin cream and bleaching pills. But let's be honest, most people are my complexion to this very day still think they're better than the darker section. You say it's changed, then only educated.
Sad but true.
Not about the Africans in Haiti who beat the armies of the British, Spanish, and Napoleon. From the moment they stolen,
what?
There was no controlling. When I was
that's news to me.
never fought for freedom. No, we freed you, and you were on your knees pleading. And what's more, did you know that we kind of saved you from the barbarism of Africa? You should be grateful when enough of our own people can't be bothered to read that they actually believed that we were swinging from trees. They don't know the Kingdom of Congo had embassies in Italy 300 years ago. Literally ain't heard of St. Maurice nor September 7th. They ain't studying the past because they think it's irrelevant. And attempts of pretending ancient Egyptians weren't African. Nothing more than pseudo-intellectual lies. They obviously ain't read what Aristotle and Herodotus said about people that they saw for their own eyes. And Egypt's been invaded since the fall of the pharaohs. Not once, not twice, but many, many times. So nobody wants to explain why so many statues are missing noses. Even when the statues made of granite.
I do know about that.
People alone mistaught about themselves. We live on Celtic land, but don't learn about the Celts. The same Irish people you characterize as stupid. You're in the dark ages, some of the most educated living in Europe. And did you learn the numbers you count with every day was invented by India? I
gotta pause right there because one thing I've noticed since I've been listening to him in this particular video is not just black and white with him when it comes to history. He's speaking of, like he said, Celtic, Irish, Indian, Congo, that's still black. But like I said, this dude is very, well, he already told me he studied Egyptology. He studied the history of Egypt. I can't say that word for the life of me. But yeah, he studied that. But I can tell he studied way more than just that as well, because he bringing up Celtic history. Like, I just appreciate that. I really do appreciate his knowledge, and I appreciate his gift to put that knowledge into a freestyle or just in music form that's dope and enlightening and just not boring. I don't see why people will call this boring. This is not boring. This man is teaching me stuff in a hip-hop format. I did not know the Congo had an embassy in Spain 500 years ago. I didn't even know they was doing embassies that long ago. So that's, yeah, I'm learning.
People, I bet you didn't. Or how many million Indians fought for Britain in both world wars. Still got the cheek to call them immigrants. We don't learn about
dying.
Of course, for some that knowledge
Bar.
Is it a problem the impact they had on the Renaissance? When people take power over another group, we minimize their achievements so we can make it feel true. So if you think Columbus was first to sail ocean blue, you probably believe Elvis invented rock and roll too.
They didn't, just for y'all to know.
They slap you, slap them back. Take teeth.
Ooh.
The only way you bully ever learn is getting beat. Fire with fire, nah, fire with water. Life-giving force is stronger than the destroyer. That's why these MCs can't speak to me. No, all men are not made equally. My brain's made of iron fiber, conducting the livest wire. My average grade's higher than Oxford and Cambridge require. I don't want credit because I got a message. I want credit because I'm the best MC. Get it? When I came out way back in 04, sister, I just want every award. Most man would have done the big thing, put big sis on the chorus chords. That would have been A-list draw. Quickly I would have been famous more, but look how I came in this team draw. Bang up the streets and war. If I MC then I heard me rap, I'll be like, what the? I ain't never gonna be that good, so I better not push my luck. It will embarrass me. Only insanity would make you challenge me. But I hope if we bump heads, that day that I feel like charity. If not, it's a being. And there ain't no sense of a meaning. Cause all it means is that you are crap and I am a genius. Why I'm Panama. I'll push the parameter. Can you imagine if I'm sicker than average? I kill him with character. Benjamin Banneker. Look at the marriage. Just stamina damage away from Botanica. Got a look for the whole of the calendar. So
Jesus.
Why you man roll with the amateurs? I'm too much harder.
Breathe, man.
But I don't do shit like a pastor. You really know that I'm smarter than half a bloody disaster. If I ever start, I'll probably a prodigy, make you a martyr. Please crap MCs that mumble. Then see me in the flesh and crumble.
My God.
I was humble. No, I'm not. Don't lie. I'm so
not
strong
humble.
in ability that I feel like I'm finding divinity. Sit down, let me rhyme a soliloquy. My agility, time in this military. What a singular team for the mini-me. It seems rough theme for the mimicry. Your team couldn't dream of the synergy that I beam when I scheme when the wicked beat. There goes again with the big words with best syllables. Get your dictionaries out. That's what I'm about. Clowns on the shout. Touch them, smash them in the mouth. Bloody professor, I'm out.
Hold on, I gotta pause it right there. He was speaking from I guess a disgruntled fan or listener. There he go with the big words again. He like, read a dictionary. That's what I'm about. I mean, keyword. I mean, the big picture is knowledge is power. You think somebody with a title like that on one of their projects is not coming with the knowledge? Come on, now. And I can see why some of y'all in the comments said that people don't have him high on their list because he speaks the truth. And the way things are these days, not too many people listening to the truth, which is sad. They just want to nothing wrong with partying, but you kind of get tired with all the killing bars. You get tired with all the drug bars. I don't do drugs, bro. I can't relate. Sometimes I get drunk, but I can't relate to Xannies. I never had a Xanny. I never had a Molly. I don't pop Mollies. So I don't relate to that. But this knowledge, anyone and everyone can relate to knowledge. Read a book. Take a look. It's in the book. It's Reading Rainbow.
I read and I'm sure that I'm better. Never regret an endeavor to dead an oppressor. I think that the lepers, they think that their pleasures are better endeavors. Don't know my pressures, but see me, born in a rage. Maroon blood coursing my veins. As you can see, I was born for the stage, but I'll never be that cultural made. Some say that we're political, is what they're doing, isn't. Don't they preach a political doctrine, cool materialism? But for all the Italian clothes that you wear, or German cars that you drive, or French champagne that will buy, will still be monkeys in their eyes. So why you would beg?
Facts.
Who knows? Italians fight to
That's facts.
Italians call their own women, but everyone's entertainment, bro. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the one with the coldest flows all over the globe. I'm banning out shows, but still don't oil my chest and pose a threat to the
I wonder how his shows
not
go.
because we're anything special, but because we're the people together, and that's the only way things change ever. Oh,
that was fire.
My gosh,
that was fire.
I kinda just tore the building to pieces.
He definitely did.
I don't even know what to say. I feel like I just been schooled for a hot minute right there. You know what? Like, I don't want to hear you. Don't call my phone. If you ain't coming to destroy a beat like that, don't call my phone, or you're gonna get a voicemail. Carla, wow. I don't even know what to say. Yo.
Oh, we just jumping into it. Okay.
Listen. Yo.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day that will turn us insane. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day. Yo, listen. In a scheme of living, my life wasn't hard, but as far as Britain goes, I practically starved. Sleeping in a tracksuit, gas meter running out, electric car off as well, candles lighting up the house. Looking in my mother's eyes, I see how she feels. The strain and the pain of just paying bills that ain't real. And that's how I grew, like so many more. And that was part of who I am very sure. You wanna know the rage I feel in my stomach? No, my mom and dad split up when I was still in her stomach. And not everything that happened I will put in 16s, but I will tell you enough so you will know what I mean. My brother's mother at the same time as mine, but his mother died and mine survived. It was crazy back then. When I was like 10, already had the mental strength more than many grown men. This was a couple years after my stepdad left. Did he really know the crazy mess that he left? Because mom done recover from the lumps in her neck, but being poor and alone couldn't cope with the stress. My sis fought. So much so, now I hadn't left school. When she left home, I was 13 by now, still a little kid, innocent. Next couple years though, returning to a militant. That is the result of no food in the fridge. And every other day you're getting searched by the pigs. Plus patronizing teachers though, my grade 6, trying to emasculate me, yeah, turn me to a Anna. Don't mean a woman, please let me be clear. I mean a spineless man, because what do they fear? More than a working class brown male with a brain. When our energy is harnessed, everything changed. Look at Pac, look at Marley, look at Hendrix, look at Garvey. This is the potential that is wasted on a daily basis. The racist, classist world that we live in. Still we coming for nothing and we educate millions. I see why it scares you. It's like, how dare you overcome obstacles that we have been careful placing your way every step of the way. In this so-called democracy where kids get sprayed, blacks and the Asians, Turks and the chaps, crowded in council flats, living like ants. And who's more confused than so-called white trash? Talking this madness, but they want their country back. It never was yours. You should read more. What they did to brown people, they did to their own poor. But people's memory short, so much that I'm seeing black and Asian kids cuss Eastern Europeans. No pot to piss in, makes competition. I fail to see how this is an effective system when cats and dogs in America and Britain eat better food than most of humanity, and we spend
damn, for real?
How is this more than sophisticated savagery?
Now that's tough.
The world is a stage, each person just an actor with a part to play. Like the
oh, I like that.
And kids of the rich that have everything, but yet still they pissed on their coke and ketamine, strung out on. I ain't generalizing. Look at the evidence. So go to Glastonbury any year, you will see. But unlike Carnival, we won't be crawling with police. This
beat suits him.
On the very next street, had a very different life experience from me. And in my experience, they can't help but be smug. After a lifetime of what they think's just good luck, but there's still more anxious and more thankless. Unearned privilege weighs like an anchor. That's why they copy what we do, trying to be what they not. They will grow up though and get better jobs. They maintain a system that they claim that they hated. They can't fight against, they got a stake in this matrix. Hip-hop is just a fad to them. You get it, no? But for us, this is our living, breathing soul. And yeah, they might backpack in South America or even volunteer in an African village. But all said and done, when push comes to shove and hits the fan of middle class and British, and I ain't even dissing. That's just how it is. Most rich brown people are just as full of shit. So much more concerned with our cars and jewels than most of the world's poor looks just like you.
Facts.
So much more concerned
That's
with the
deep.
privileged few. And who knows, maybe me too, because absolute power corrupts absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day that will turn us insane. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality
That's a caption.
we live with every day that will turn us insane.
That was nasty, man.
The Carter's in the building, man. Tree Court, real MC right here. Just schooled you, man.
Yeah, it looked like that was it. But yo, that was... Y'all seen it. If you made it this far, y'all seen it, man. If you made it this far, put Professor Akala in the comments below. And I truly enjoyed this. I truly enjoyed this, man. Thank y'all for putting me on Akala. And thank you if you made it this far for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Akala Part 3 is coming up next. And we out. Yerp.